This is Colin Kaufmann from Avon Football, and you're watching Ohio Sports Net.
Hi, I'm Colin Kaufmann, number 16. I'm a 40-yard dash specialist, and so I was asked to talk about caring about your teammates. It's just a big thing, you know, like we all love each other, so we celebrate with each other. I used to trash talk. I can't anymore. And so yeah. And my fun fact actually is on this shirt right here. I just love hot grandmas.
That means a lot, you know, growing up here my whole life. The culture here, it's just amazing, and I love it.
What does it also mean to you to be voted as a captain your senior year?
Colin Kaufmann!
It means a lot from like the guys, you know. That means they like support me through like everything, and you know, I love my teammates, they love me, and I just want to go out there and lead this team and have a great season.
Does that put any extra pressure or on you or anything like that to be a leader?
Not really. Even if it did, I love pressure, you know. I like stepping up to, like, I like when people don't think I could do things, then I prove them wrong, you know.
How good does that feel?
It feels amazing. It's the story of the track season, so it's going to be the story of this season too.
Is it little things like that that motivate you, that really want
to?
Oh
yeah, no, that's what motivated me to start last year, to be honest. In the weight room, I just started going hard. I didn't like play my sophomore year. I thought I could have, so I just put in the work, played junior year. I'm excited to play this year. I've been putting in even more work.
You guys do some crazy things. You get up and lift at 5:45. You two-a-days, all the things that you do with the team. What motivates you to show up every day?
Wanting to be the best you could be, you know, like we've had a great program, and if you want to keep it great, you got to just keep doing everything they ask you to do.
Is there a teammate maybe that doesn't get the recognition that you think they deserve, but every day when you see him, you're just wowed by them?
Timmy Conwell. I think he does get recognition, but every day he's out here, he's making plays, so he's all around the field, offense, defense, everything.
In life, who are your role models? Who do you look up to, whether it's a family member, a former player, a movie star, or whatever?
I look up to my mom. Well, both of my parents, but my mom especially. She had a pretty hard time as a child, but she worked it up, and now she's balling, so that's my inspiration. I just want to be like my mom.
What are your expectations for this team this year?
I expect to get further than we did last year. I want to go for the chip this year.
What's that going to take?
It's going to take a lot of hard work, but I know we can do it.
Colin has worked incredibly hard on his speed and getting more physical this offseason. So when I think Colin, like how hard he's worked to get better physically, jumps out at me. When you see him play, we thought this last year on JV, like he just takes off. He is so much faster when he's got the ball in his hand explosively, and seeing him at a different speed than other kids that are out here, I think he gets noticed by fans, other teams, just because he has a chance to go by people.
What does that mean that he was voted in as a captain by his peers with his leadership?
I think that's impressive because he's a really quiet kid. He's not, over the last 2 years, he hasn't been like an in-your-face. He's not a rah-rah guy. He's kind of reserved, he's kind of quiet. So I think they recognize how hard he worked and what good player potentially he can be.
He made a joke at the hoedown that he can't talk trash anymore. Is that something that's his forte?
He's not good at it, but I think he did call somebody like a chump once at Warren, and he may have said something along those lines, but he's not good. Like his trash talk isn't good. So don't let him think that he's that good at it. The sky's the limit as physically good as he is. So I mean, when I think about offense, defense on our team, he makes difference in his touches. He's helping our young guys. I think no matter who our players are, that's what I want. And he just gets better from where we are. We're at Massillon towards hopefully week 14, week 15. If we get that far again, that he just keeps getting better.
Colin is just a freak athlete, one of the fastest kids ever to play for Avon. Playmaker, without question, a playmaker. Colin has track speed, elite track speed, and we've had really good teams in Avon, but we haven't had guys that run as well as he does. And so it's a lot of fun to have him on the field playing defensively as a lockdown corner, but also as a guy we can target on offense who just has a different gear than everybody else. So he's a playmaker. He's a leader, voted as a team captain, and someone who I think is kind of electrifying when the ball's in his hands. What I'm really proud of, if you look at the way he's changed his body in the offseason in the weight room, he was relentless with his work ethic and made him into the player he is today.